if we start the car up again, if you grab your phone and USB cable, here is the USB cable, here is the phone. So if we see, we plug the phone in, phone is going to start charging. It's also going to come up with a do not disturb, and there we go, we get CarPlay come up there. If we go back to the display, we can now see that the phone has basically integrated itself. But within CarPlay, so what happens here is CarPlay will remove the phone area. So by default, we get the map. However, we can go back to all our different applications here. We can go through this. This is equally as responsive, I'd say, to the phone. Maybe a little bit laggier, as you can see, it's not quite. I've never used Android Auto, so you will only be given the apps here. As you can see, we have WhatsApp, Google Maps, BBC Sounds, we've got the phone, we've got the music. On the side, you'll always have your hot wheel, your sort of hot bar of apps. Maps being the main one, to be honest. When we go into search, we can search by voice, or you can just go to nearest by places. You can see that, Shell, go to the petrol station, and then we just get going. It's a much simplified process, in my opinion, on maps, and it works quite straightforward. We go back up to here, and we can see we get an overview of the whole journey. We go over here, we can actually share an ETA with someone. You can unmute it, or you can just end that route for now. Here you will have you'll always come up with your favorites of your different locations. And here you can see we can actually navigate. Annoyingly, when you go into this mode, you can only go by arrows. Otherwise, you can move around normally. If we hold the voice to speak button within CarPlay, Siri will actually be activated, as you can see.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
If we then press that button again, it then gets rid of Siri. So you can basically ask Siri when your phone is plugged in, or even via Bluetooth, just by holding that button down rather than pressing it. So if we get back into these different apps, as you can see, we go through different people within your contacts. If we go to a contact, for example.
What do you want to say?
Hello.
Your message to HelloFresh says hello. Ready to send it?
No.
Okay. I won't send it just yet. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
So Siri actually gives you quite a lot of options within CarPlay. It'll allow you to send messages, reply to messages, and Siri will also read those. Within messages, we can't actually see the individual messages someone sent because the car won't let you do that, as obviously you're going to be driving and that would not be sensible. So if we go within music, this is where you have all of your library. So if you're subscribed to Apple Music or whatever, you'll have that all in here. I'm not currently. You can go to Apple Radio, playlists, and your library. This is quite a straightforward process, but you can just select a track and you can start playing that track. It gives you quite a nice overview of how it looks as well. We'll turn it up a bit.
Every day.
So we pause that for now. As you can see, we've got pause, we've got forwards and backwards. That brings you to different songs. We've got shuffle, we've got repeat, and then you can actually dislike or actually like a piece of music. Up here, obviously, we can see the time, we can see our connection to cellular, and you can see your Wi-Fi connection, and obviously do not disturb is on automatically when you plug your phone into CarPlay. But that's about it really. Now playing is that section we were just in. You can go to calendar if you want to look at your events. We've actually got a specific podcast app as well. Settings, so you've got a few of these things here. You can actually activate do not disturb whilst driving. You can turn that off. Appearance, you can have always dark, or you can go to automatic. So that will actually appear brighter during the day and darker during the night. Wallpapers, you can choose solid colors, or you can choose a particular color. So we can choose a more fancy bright color. If we then go back to the home page, you can see we have a different kind of look in the background now. And then the same goes for WhatsApp.
Would you like me to read your messages, compose a new one, or make a call?
No.
Okay.
As you can see, when you open that application, Siri automatically asks you what you want to do, as you can't read any of the messages again. Google Apps, very similar to Apple Maps. It's pretty self-explanatory. It'll be the same as when you've ever used it on any other CarPlay device or on your mobile. Once again, you can voice search. You can put specific things in through the search, or it comes up with these homework, restaurants, petrol stations, everything you're going to need. pretty much the same. It really is personal preference whether you want to use Apple Maps or Google Maps. But this mimics what you have on your phone. So you can't actually download apps within here. You just need to have them on your phone in the first place. And once you've got them in your phone, then they basically just automatically appear here. And as you can see, when I do this and we go back to this overlook, it's basically going to show you your most recent apps that you had open. That just about wraps it up for this whole walkthrough of this 7-inch display. It's definitely a lot better than the 5-inch display, having used that previously. It gives you a definitely much nicer seamless experience, and having CarPlay is definitely my favorite thing about having this display. So guys, if you have any questions or you have any thoughts on the 7-inch display compared to the 5-inch display, or have any experience yourself, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you liked this video, please leave a like, and if you didn't, leave a dislike, and I will see you in the next one. And remember, don't forget to subscribe.